Man has to lie next to another man in cinema bed scenario thing, you know, when you've got that. Let the story commence. It's this guy, and he booked one of the bed things that you get, like an Odeon Lux kind of thing. Because used to just be normal seats, and then had recliners, or sort of wider, comfier seats, and then recliners, which do your back in. And then they went like, let's do couches. They've got couches, and if you don't believe me, I'll just show you. There we go. You know, there. So what happened was Craig booked one of them, right? And saw that the one next to him was empty when he booked it. These were booked. He thought, what happens when there's somebody else that wants that? I mean, can just one person take that, one person take that, one person take that, and one person take that? What'd you do? These people who had booked that, you know, like online, you saw the tickets had been taken. Do they know each other? I mean, obviously they must. I mean, you're lying in a fucking bed, kind of. Not bed, obviously. You're in a fucking cinema in public. Um, so he went to that, and he was lying there, and he's like looking about. And he's like, "Aye, I've got this to myself." I mean, who would book after me? Seeing that this one was booked and go, aye, I'll book next to this person. And this guy came in, and he sort of walked past the bed, and Craig was like, oh, fuck off, man. And then walked back, and the guy was like that. Popcorn, drink, and all that. There's nowhere else down here, right? Just you know, when you do that with the popcorn. Do you do that? Do you do that? When you're holding it there, you get, you know, your tongue sticks to the popcorn, so you can just eat it like that. He's like, oh, you should do it. Never done it in my life. Oh, you should do it. He's like, just, Craig was like that. The guy was like, plenty of stuff. Two of them are about 50. Two of them are 51. Plain. You know, kind of big jacket. Pair of readers there. You know, pair of reading specs there, kind of thing. So, you know, muted sort of colours that maybe clashed a wee bit, you know, just kind of a bit. Pair of gazelle on or something, pair of samba, just. Just put stuff. Yeah. And he's like. The guy that sat down, Craig was lying down, the guy that sat down sat at the edge of the bed, you know, sort of facing out, right, you know, his legs out like that. Like he was in, you know, like legs out in the fucking aisle of, like the aisle of a train type of thing, kind of stuff. Like, Craig was like, oh, shit's fucking. He's making it fucking awkward, man. The guy, then he laid down next to Craig. Guy's head was that close, kind of. that close. Like, all my shoulders touching. And that was that. It was one wee bit, sort of lying there like that, watching the trailers. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. Looking up, watching the trailers like that. They ended up getting chucked out. Because somebody went up to about halfway into the film, somebody came up to the counter and said, "Is there I'm not, I've not got anything against them or anything like that, nothing like that, don't like try and get me cancelled on social media. I'm not even on it these days anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So, don't fucking film me here and, call me a Karen and all the rest of it. This is a guy that's about 60. It's just, I just, I would say the same if it was, if it's just a norm, but I don't, no, I don't know. I just mean in terms of, I don't normal. When I say normal, I just mean in terms of the percentages that I think happened. I just mean, I didn't say, I don't mean it's abnormal. I mean in terms of percentages, which is normal, it's normal to paint your walls kind of cream. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that's the best thing. It's just kind of like what I'm trying to say is, I'd be the same if it was a guy and a woman pumping in there. Right, and the person behind the counter went, "Sorry, what is it you're saying here?" And the guy said, Captain, I think you're gonna want to see this." Fucking sake. The person behind the counter walked out the door. She go, "Fucking smell of..." Do you know what she thought to begin with? She thought it was bleach. She thought, "Oh, that's good. The cleaners did a right good fucking job in here. That's good." She thought it was bleach. Wasn't it bleach? That ammonia smell, spunk. The amount of fucking the heat. Because it's not just the smell, it's the heat that comes for the spunk vapours. Trust me, I fucking know. If you're wanting to talk to a guy who knows about fucking spunk, I'm your man. I can tell you everything that happens to spunk in a given situation. What happens? Who here spunked in a bath? Who here has seen what that does? Have you seen what that does? The tapeworm thing, when you get the tapeworm thing long like that, and it sticks to the side of the bath, how sticky it is. And you see the power of sperm. It's not just some normal liquid. It's not just some normal biological sort of liquid. It's got like a strength to it, like a what do you call it? The stuff in bread dough. It's got the stuff that people go, "Oh, don't gluten." There's this like a thing to it. There's a the heat. And she walked out. And honestly, see in the history of humanity.
What's wrong with him?
Mr. Peanuts thinks to the bits. Dan, thanks for the sub. In the history of humanity, you have never, and never will, see two people pumping each other as much as this. Never has ever been seen. Any form of human at any point in history or ever to be, you have never seen two people go at it. Like these two, and everybody just went like that. Right, listen. She went like that to the guy. Come on. Not to the two guys, but the person sort of complaining. She went like, come on. I mean, really. What is the problem, really, if you think about it? I'm just saying, I would say to say, I know, but... Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. You know what the lads are like. You know what we're like. They're like. We're all like. He said, it's no that, it's the blood. I think they're hurting each other, hen. Alright. And she said, happy ending, isn't it? That's the end of that story. Very poor, says my bum smells. Well, lots of 10 out of 10s here. The film. It's Jaws. It's Jaws. But halfway through it, nothing's really... if you're going through it, like, what bit? What's the bit that sort of made them go like that? The banter between the kind of scientist one and the chief, maybe a bit of that. Or maybe the two of them just like, fuck it. Just launch straight into it. Because there comes a point, you're just like, right, so let's stop this. Stop this skirting around it, It's inevitable. Let's just get it done, and then we can enjoy the rest of the film. That's what they did. They just thought, get it done so we can get out of this. It's a true story. How do I know? Because I went to the pictures yesterday, that place, and they were at it. Except, here's the thing. It wasn't that day that story I just told. They've been like that for 3 years. They've not stopped. So I can't get in. And I don't want to complain, obviously. I don't want to complain in case, it's fucking misunderstood. I don't want to come across like that guy. I'm not saying. Just like, I'm just saying it'd be fucking, nice to, be able to hear, because that's the thing I didn't mention. The noise. It was a noise. It's angry. It's angry sounding. Krusty thinks of the bits. Krusty, nice one. It's not happening, mate. Krusty, thank you very much. Man gets jibbed on a live stream. It's not chipped. I don't know what you call it, whatever you are. Call it chibbed. On a live stream. Oh, you're threatening to chip me. Oh, you're threatening to chip me. To anybody who doesn't know the terminology, to chip someone is to take a razor blade and slice it in their face. It's a I'm saying I was. I'm saying I was. It's just a kind of popular thing in Glasgow. So much that we've got a nickname for it. Right, alright then. Right. Sometimes it's good to react to a death threat. But I'm saying chibbed. There's a guy, Craig was doing a live stream. He had a knock on the door. So that's funny. His family was away, the whole family was away on holiday. That's funny. Wonder who that could be. Opened the door, there was a guy. Naked, with a hard on and a razor blade. And went like that. You should have read out my story idea, mate. I'm working. And he took I'm not going to get into details, and I don't know why he did this, but he plunged into himself a couple of times and then slashed Craig's face. And then slashed his own neck at the end. Alright. Gary Steele. He plunged it into his tackle a few times. Licked it. And then plunged it into Craig's bumhole. And then rammed it into Craig's testes. And then done his own throat in. And then jumped out the window. Broke his leg. And a dog ate him.